If you poke a mammal like us, please don't do it, the blood is going to be red. If you do that to a crab, lobster, or scorpion, it's going to be blue. This is because all mammals use iron to transport oxygen and crabs and lobsters use copper. 10 days back, I donated a unit of my O positive blood, a blood group that's very useful because it can be given to anyone with any blood group with the Rh positive factor in an emergency situation. And that covers 85 to 90% of the world's population. And I had an interesting chat with the phlebotomist. That's the medical professional in charge of drawing blood. That sent me down quite an interesting rabbit hole. Did you know that globally, 30% of all blood donors are women, 70% are men. But in India, it's estimated that only 5% of blood donors are women. But don't jump to conclusions. Women cannot donate blood when they're pregnant or breastfeed. So that naturally reduces the window of time they can donate. And there are minimum weight limits depending on the country, 40 to 50 kg. And many women in India weigh less than that. So that also reduces the number of women that can donate. And globally, because women menstruate and lose a fair bit of blood and iron every month, 30% of women around the world are anemic. Therefore, they will not meet the minimum hemoglobin level required for blood donation. And that brings us to India. Almost 60% of Indian women have hemoglobin levels too low for blood donation. And this is the controversial truth. Adjusted for poverty, the more vegetarian the state, the more anemia. This is because our bodies absorb iron better from animal sources than plant sources. It's called heme iron. It's iron at the center of a porphyrin ring. Let's be clear. You can get all the iron you need from plants, provided you consume it with vitamin C and use supplements if diagnosed with a deficiency. But most of India is either too poor and does not have access to supplements or does not test regularly and take supplements. To make things worse, plant-based iron supplements tend to cause digestive discomfort because free iron irritates the mucus layer while iron trapped inside heme does not. So if you're a woman, please get tested for anemia. If you're not vegetarian, adding things like liver occasionally to your diet is helpful. If you're vegetarian, speak to a doctor. Add more iron-rich foods to your diet with vitamin C. And on top of that, take supplements. Iron is what transports oxygen to all your cells. And the difference in quality of life when you're not anemic is worth taking the effort.